Howdy guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'd like to offer my apologies again for my absence on for many for a while now. Work's just been hectic and I come home, I'm just tired, so I'd like to apologize for my absence from making this model kit for you guys. So last we left off, we were planning on painting these parts, these chrome silver to flat aluminum. So I figured tonight, why not glue together some of these parts, I guess. One thing I do always reiterate to you guys is always kind of test fit your parts in a way, and so just test fit them, make sure they work. Let's see how that fits. So again, all I'm doing right now is just test fitting camshaft housing area here. Okay, if I turn around. I know I'm not pointing the camera down. It's just something easier. Just, I don't know. I guess sometimes I just like to. I can't explain it. Let's see here. So here, I'd like to show you one thing. Okay, fine. Here, I'll point the camera down for you. So this piece right here, come on, focus. Not my face, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. See if I can get it up here. Focus, dang you. So I believe this part right here is the alternator, I think. There you can see it better. I think it's the alternator. I could be wrong. But I have looked at alternators enough times to know what the backside looks like, so I believe it's the alternator. I could be wrong. And point the camera down just a little bit farther. So again, we get these three pieces here to paint up, which I do plan on doing here. We'll do it one piece at a time, because when it comes to the small parts like these ones, it's easier to have this small of a tweezers. I may get another pair just to make it easier for me, but I think at this time it's pretty easy. Just wait it out for a few hours, but you never know. Okay, yeah, so we'll start. Let me think on that. Actually, it is the alternator. Yeah, this piece that I showed you here, this is the alternator. Hopefully you can see it really, really good. That is the alternator, because this belt right here, it may look like one, but on a car, on this one, it may be just one entire belt, but sometimes you'll have, at least on my little truck, I've got upwards of 3. For the alternator, power steering, pump, I think one's for the AC, and then you have the 2 ones on the center, and you have a few other ones as well. But this could be just one belt, but when you glue it all together, you'll have it facing, when you look at it, this part will be facing you. And this piece, which is the alternator, gets glued onto the back. So when you look at it, the engine's going to be facing like this. So this is the alternator right here. This is it. That provides a bunch of power. I don't exactly know the whole thing, how it works, but it's part of your engine, and you need it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just you know what, come here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this right in here. I'm thinking here on that sort of stuff. It's an odd duck, honestly. What I want to do here. But I think we'll leave these two pieces to leave those two pieces be. But I'll paint this. I'll paint the alternator. Flat aluminum. Is this it? Yes. How can I do this? Okay, I'm just testing things here. Okay, so because I don't want you guys to see it, like have the base of the camera right up to here. I want to be able to let you guys see the work here. So that camera angle looks pretty good. Just turn it a bit. Hopefully that's good. We got, we use this brush. We got our brush here. Again, we got a flat aluminum. Okay. Again, don't be afraid to get your tools dirty. I'm sure other painters out there, you'll see their tools are just as dirty as mine. Because originally all these tools right here were like probably chrome silver or something underneath, but now they're you'll see them that they're different colors or mix match. That's because they use them. They do a bunch of spray painting. Most of the time when it comes to detailing, they'll use markers or something, or a special type of marker, or use their paint brushes to get the little details in there. And for me, I've done painting all my life, and it's, when it comes to parts like these, it'd be very difficult for me to move away from that whole thing. Because I think that's what makes a model, is that sometimes you just want to go in there with just a paintbrush. Okay. Okay, so I don't want it sitting just on here. I want it sitting on here because the bottom part of the alternator is sticking out from the bottom here, and I'm not sure, and I prefer to be careful so the alternator doesn't touch the mat, because I don't want to pick it up and great, I have to paint it again because a chunk of paint came off because I didn't set it down, because I didn't give it some lift. So that's that. We'll glue a couple of pieces here tonight. This one, I know when I say this won't be a terribly long video, it turns into a long video. It's kind of like that phrase I mentioned in the last video. It's like, that was easy. No, it wasn't. Or as my dad likes to say, it's like, oh, this won't take too long. Yes, it does. Okay, so again, we're gonna leave the chrome parts off to the side for another time. Again, we're just painting parts bit by bit, and sometimes even if I'm moving up, if the engine isn't done, I'll move on to another part of the kit, which is fine. Okay, let's see. So you fit like that. Okay. That. Okay, I think I'll put a couple of parts together. Okay, that goes like that, that goes like this. That one goes right there. Okay. Not the dough. Come on. Okay. There's something I don't have on. Star Trek music for you guys. I'm not sure what kind of streaming services you guys have, but I know in July, I think July 17th is season 5 of Strange New Worlds is streaming. Need to, probably have to. And I'm excited for it. Another thing I'm excited for is if whatever console you guys play on, maybe even, not sure if it's on PC, but it's Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and it's DLC. Its first DLC ever is coming out September 4th, and I imagine all you guys know all that. I'm actually replaying it for the second time in a while, and I've been enjoying it thoroughly. So I'm really, really excited for it to come out. Alright. So that goes on there. So these are all our parts here. Let's see. Again, we're leaving these parts, these chrome pieces off to the side for another time. We've got our exhaust manifolds. We've got our camshaft assemblies. We have our oil pan. We have our parts for our carburetor. We have our belt. We have our fan blade. We've got our timing cover head. Timing cover, yeah, plate. A timing cover, to say that. We also have to do our part number 8, our distributor. That right there. I still have to paint that up. So I'm not exactly sure how a distributor works, but each of those little points, there's about 6 of them right there, 6 points. All of those have wires connecting into them. Here, I'll use my hands. Use my fingers. Like, say, if a distributor has 5 points, you have 5 cords coming out of them, going to, think of a six finger. You got 6 cords coming out. Each of them are going to a spark plug. So that's pretty much that's one of the things it's my again. I am not too in depth into cars, but I have picked up a little bit of knowledge here and there, and I do a lot of listening, but I'm good at listening. But when it comes to let's just say I like listening to it than to give it. Let's say that. Not to say I don't want to. I'm a better listener than I am a teacher in some senses, in terms of cars. Like telling you what this does or what that does. I mean, I can tell you what power steering fluid. You turn the wheel, when you turn the wheel, it's nice and smooth. That should be on this side. Oil helps lubricate the engine. Shocks, if you're going over something bumpy, it helps absorb everything, make it a smoother ride. Timing belt or chain, that helps all the cylinders move in a harmonic, they help everything turn the way they should turn, how many revolutions are. It helps the car run smoothly. It helps with, I think, fuel efficiency, if everything's timed up right. And if you don't, you're not going to have the greatest fuel efficiency. Again, I think that's how everything goes. Alright, so that should go like that ish. A little bit of something I have to carve off here, but we will glue some stuff together. Okay, this should do it. Come here. Yeah, I think that'll do. Alright. So we're going to glue it together. Take that. It's going to be an iffy one. Now, as you can see here, again, this is a 50-year-old kit, and you can see is this part, I mean, it should be flush here and up here in the middle, but it's not. You can see when I push it that it's not flush. So again, it's just one of those things that they have problems with. Again, when you're dealing with this old stuff, you're going to expect problems to come with it. And again, yeah, go online and check out people's videos on this exact thing that they're having, and it's like, holy crap, why didn't they change anything? I don't know. Maybe it was too difficult for MPC or something. Who knows? Okay, I'm gluing these two pieces together. I apologize if my hand was too far back. Okay, let's grab a tweezer. Now, turn the camera up just a little bit. Okay, it's pretty good. Just gonna take a bit of glue here and see if I can. Sometimes Let's see if I can. I apologize. See if I can slip it down here. There we go. That should do it. Okay, that is glued. I am not going to do anything else with it. The belt and the timing cover plate is glued together. I'm not going to do anything else with that. I think we'll glue this together here. Now, shoot. No, that's fine. Again, always test fit your parts, and I did not do that, but, you know what, actually? Do like that. I think we'll do these next. Come on. Okay, let's see if we can do this here. Go. Okay. So that's that. Got one of them glued. Okay, I think we're going to do the second one as well. A little bit more progress. Okay. You know what? Why not? We'll also glue on part where the carburetor sits as well. Why not? We're over to here. Should be good. Just gonna drop a little bit of glue down these. Okay. Well, that's a nice improvement. Get the camshaft heads in place. We got the carburetor spot. We got the plate for the carburetor in place. So we're doing pretty good. So that's what she looks like. I have to drop some glue down there. That's fine. Now, with a car like with a 50-year-old model like this, I'm not expecting anything to turn out super perfect. So, come here. And that's okay. Okay. So with that, I think we'll bring it to a close tonight. Let's turn the camera up here. I'd like to thank everybody still coming to these videos, even though these last few videos have just been a little bit of a nightmare. Not that they're bad, but just trying to pump out some, trying to put out, not pump out, I hate that, it's not, no, I was trying to put out some content for you guys. I apologize that it's been a little wackadoodle. I think back then, back when I was making those videos, I think I had a little bit of leeway because I don't think I was working as many days. No, I don't think it was. But now I'm at our store. We close. I'm basically one of the primary guys to close, and not a lot of people really want to work that shift. So, but more people are getting the stuff to be able to close. So hopefully, that will take a little bit of burden off me. I'm going in a little bit later tomorrow, because I pulled a 2-hour shift for somebody. I covered them, so I won't be working as many hours tomorrow. The is Thursday, which is gonna be nice. So I'll be happy with that. I do want to ask a question of people. What do you guys think of me doing a hat video? It's not too bad on camera, honestly, but I can see. So this is a Herbert Johnson hat that I bought from a gentleman, Captain Mustical, on YouTube, because he did like the hat, but the brim is just a little bit too wide. You can see it on camera here. And if you've watched any of the Indiana Jones movies, which I assume you have, you can pretty much see that the brim is just too wide. Just by maybe, I think it was either 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch. And I've got the tools. I've got a rounding jack up there that it's 3D printed, that I bought from a gentleman. I do not remember who. I also bought a hat block in my size. So, if that is something that piques your interest, I'm happy to do that. I do have the skills for that. And, I mean, it'd be interesting to kind of do that, but I think it'd be maybe later down the line if I get done with these models. Or maybe if you want it, say, after this car is done, kind of break up the monotony of just cars. You can leave that in the comments there. My first hat I got was from a place called Advantage over in Germany, and I bought the wrong size. I think it was a 59 or 61 centimeter. No, it was 59 centimeters, I think. And my head size is 58. so it was a tad bit too big. So later on, I bought another hat from another company called Kubra. They make really, really great hats. And then after that, sometime I bought another hat from Vintage, the Last Crusade style. I started wearing that. And then after a while, I wanted to try it out. I wasn't as good in the beginning when I first started making hats. I had a different hat block that I made myself out of not styrofoam. It was a different type of material, and it was a big square thing. And it was good for a while after I finally got to the shape that I kind of wanted to be able to do its job. But after that, I was like, I kind of want a better block. So I did. And also looking at some things online, it's like, yeah, it's not supposed to be circular. It's supposed to be oval. About something like that. So I did. Bought it from a gentleman off of Etsy. It was on Etsy. And when I first got that, I tried it on none of my hats, because I wanted to make my own hats out of a different material. This is a cape line felt. And after going back and forth with the gentleman, the Adventure Den, you can find him on Instagram and YouTube here. Went back and forth on stuff, doing a few other things, watching one of his videos that he did, one of his other channels, and I decided to do it myself. And I can't remember if it was my first hat from Vintage or different. No, it was my first hat from Vintage. I just figured I'd try it out, and it turned out really, really great. And then after a while, I figured I might as well get a couple of other hat blocks. Rabbit felt bodies. I tried myself. And then this one, I think I did to that one. Well, this is one of my attempts, and I'm hoping to get it in its proper, get it ribboned up and everything, and the crease and everything put in it, because it's still really good. And I made a black one. It's upstairs in my room. And then I've got another one that is very, very close in color with Herbert Johnson's hat, because I believe this one was a Last Crusade, as it was made out to be. So, don't get me wrong, it's very, very nice. But it needs a trimming down. The one thing I'm not really, really great at is getting the shape right. Because let's see how it looks. That's how Tomas does it. He kind of, if you look at some of those pictures on Advantage, the creases right here are not exactly straight or anything, at least on the Last Crusade hat. It's kind of downwards, how it puffs out, right? It puffs out when, so think of my finger there. This crease here should be downwards and kind of out like this, but downwards, and give it a nice big dent in here. And I have never had great success. I've never had great success doing it. Just trying to get it right. So, for the past couple of days, I've been coming home and re-steaming my first Vintage hat, because that's the only one I will do it on. My Last Crusade hat will stay as is. My black hat will definitely stay as is, because I like it like that. My Cooper hat, not going to change it. But the ones that I really want to do, I've got another one on the block upstairs that, again, is about the exact same color as this one. That one, I have not put anything in. It's still as is. I haven't done anything. That's going to stay. I'll try to figure that one out. This one, I really want to do. This one, again, some hats I'll fiddle with, some hats I won't. So I really want to get more into the doing I'm kind of building my own things with my indie gear, but with work, I'm trying to take more time off. I should put some more days in, because I would say I've earned that right. Because I'm closing for the past, I know this is a bit of a rant here, but I've been closing for almost 7 months now. And I'd say that's pretty much earned at this point. They've already got other people kind of trained up. I've showed them. It's like, hey, this is what we do, that sort of thing. So I think they can handle it. So, although it may not be up to maybe how I do things, but let's give the phrase. I kind of came up with this little saying, training somebody. These are the tools. This is how I like to do it. I mean, these are the tools. These are how are they used. This is how I like to use it. No, I didn't really come up with it. I'm just going. I'm coming up with it right now. These are the things. These are the tools. This is how I like to use it. But these are the. Oh gosh. The tools you use, they have a function. This is how I like to use them. You get to use them how you like. But these are the set parameters, let's say that. And I've taught a couple of people how to do things. I think they do them really well. I just needed to teach some people how to do some other things, such as coffee machines. And some people do really, really well. I think they just need a little bit more teaching on how to do them. Some other people can do it. I can do it. So, I mean, when it comes to teaching, it's in that we don't have enough. I wish there were 3 of us up at the counter, because I'm I think you call it a retail position. You know, you help people, you scan them out, you help them, you know, give them the price, like, hey, this is what that is. I think that's a retail job. Yeah, I work the register. And there's usually 2 of us up there. But I do wish there was a 3rd, so that I could show that person who hasn't learned how to do things, how to do it. So, that's the only gripe I get. That's the only gripe I got, is that you slow down a little bit when trying to show somebody. And I kind of wish I could just give it to them, give the tools to them. It's like, hey, read the instructions and go at it. But most of the time I'm just doing it myself, just because it's faster. So, there's my little rant, I guess. And there's not much else going on right now. It's been one heck of... Sometimes you look at it, it's like, wow, it's been one heck of a week. One thing I would like to show you, go back to modeling, is I bought a couple of these from Hub Hobby. If you're in Minnesota and you're near Richfield, go visit. It's a really, really good place. It doesn't have a lot of that place is strictly models. It's got a few other things, but it's got models. They've got these little put together kits. If you don't want to paint or anything, they're very, very easy. They're flimsy in some areas, but they're really, really good. I like them. And this is basically a model of the B25 Mitchell. Let's see how good. So there's your B25 Mitchell. and this is the Army version. And this is a really, really cool kit. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I would like to have that. It was from this company. I don't remember who they are. I'd have to look on the box. I think it might say, I think it does say it on the bottom, but I'd like to find the box. But it's a really fun kit to put together. Again, a little flimsy. You might have to use some glue. I used some glue on the second one. I'll show you that. Still a cool plane. The F4U Corsair. Vought F4U Corsair. Really, really fun. Take it off the stand. So I had to use some glue for the canopy right there. You might be able to see it here. Let's see if I can turn it around here. Here, give me a second. Yeah, you can see the seam line right down here is where I had to use glue. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there, but you can see the seam line right there. I had to use glue, as well as up here. The model, when I first got it, was like, it's a little flimsy. So that's when I had to use glue. I was like, okay, just calm down. Bunch of my nerves. My head started like, oh shoot, what's going on here? It's not working together. It's like, what do we do? What do we do? It's like, come on, calm down. So I went home. I did a bit of a patch with it, with the landing gear, and it looks pretty well. Again, it's not exactly like you can see the gear is sticking out just a little bit. At the bottom, this part here is sticking out. You can screw holes again. Yep, see, you can see it right there. It's sticking out. It is by no means perfect, but for a quick and easy kit, you don't want to get down and dirty. For a quick and easy kit, this will fill the role very, very well. Yes, it's not perfect, but hey, for someone who just wants a model and doesn't care about that sort of thing, that is okay. They are really, really good kits. I'll just put these landing gear in. Again, these were kind of fun to put together. A little difficult, but they were fun. There she is, landing gear up. I may glue a couple of areas together, but that's another time. There we go. So, put that up there. I really have nothing else to talk about. On the other end of the spectrum, my truck, I need to charge the battery. It's all put back together. She works, and I'm grateful. But I need to charge up the battery. I don't think I charged it long enough. Well, the first time I think I did, but I didn't have it running that long enough. I don't know. That's just one of those things that it gets me frustrated. It gets me very, very frustrated that I can't fix some things. I don't know what part of the spectrum I'm on, but it'll be interesting to learn and read about it if I ever do. But at this point, it's not exactly right in front of me. It's not part of the main thing, I guess, but I don't know. Next video, we'll be definitely gluing up some more parts. I think let's point the camera down here. Oh, come on. These chrome parts here, these three, I'm gonna glue up. Not glue up the. I'm gonna paint them up next video. If I do get some more tools tomorrow, I'll definitely use those. But those will be the ones that will be painted next. May take a couple of videos, but hopefully not too many for you guys. I will also glue this fan blade in, and I will glue these camshaft covers as well up, and probably the oil pan. So we'll be doing a lot tomorrow, a lot next video. I'm not sure when it will be. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day or something. Maybe whenever I've got time. So, and then I've also got to paint up again the distributor tan. That'll be one of the last parts I have to grab. Again, I have to figure out which distributor, because I got two distributors here on this thing. These two guys right here, but I'm not sure which one's the correct part. So I have to figure that out. I've got tires I gotta do it. This won't be a too hard kit, more of a painful 50-year-old kit, like pulling teeth in a sense. But I will try to bring you guys videos. One thing I don't want to do is have to make videos out of a necessity. I want to do videos for the fun of it, and but not only for the but the one thing I will say is I don't want to do it. I don't want to make you guys how do I say it? I don't want to make you guys wait. So I will try to find a consistent schedule-ish. Maybe I hope to. I really hope to. Maybe it'll be in the morning. If I can do that, then there's my consistent basis, my little fun time, I guess. Because that's one of the reasons I created this channel, is to be able to have some fun. And just be able to show you guys what I like doing for fun. And these days it seems like the fun factor, it's not exactly, it's more of the work that's really crimping it. And I'm always tired in the morning. I'm getting tired right now. So, again, I apologize for my lack of uploads for you guys. Videos that you guys enjoy. I will hopefully try my best to give you guys more content, give you guys more videos, more content, something more to watch. If you want me to branch out, like if you guys want me to switch to a different model, something, I don't know, say a Star Trek model. If you want me to, I can branch out to a Star Trek model, like do the car on this video, do the Star Trek model in another video, or heck, even do a hat in a video, like tomorrow's video if you want. I mean, the next video if you want. I could do up a Star Trek model, I could do up a hat video, pretty much anything. Just go ahead and ask. I've got hats, models, pretty much anything. If you want me to, if there's something that you want me to do, I can definitely try my best to do it. So, I think that is it for today. To all you folks watching out there, thank you to my viewers, my subscribers. Thank you to you all for continually supporting this channel and just you guys watching. It means a lot, and it helps the channel grow, even if it's slowly. That is good. Thank you again. If any thoughts or questions, or if there's something you want me to do or suggestion, please put it down in the comments. I'll do my best to respond. And if I can respond periodically, I will definitely do that. If again, go ahead, ask a question, make a comment, or anything, and I will always make sure that the camera is always pointed down to the parts, and make sure that you guys can see the entire thing being put together, instead of in my Enterprise kit where basically you were just seeing my face. So I will definitely keep on going, making sure that the camera's pointing down to the parts for all you guys. Alright, well, I'd like to say good night. Thank you for stopping by. Say hi if you want. That'll be it for tonight. God bless you all. Get your sleep in. Try not to have a hectic sleep schedule. And take care. See y'all. Peace.